Well, hello everyone. First of all, thank you very much to Sandra for inviting me to speak in the group today. Just a little about me. My name's Michele from Self-Confidence and Success with Michele Scherr. So I've got a background, as you would have read in my bio. I was nearly 20 years in the Air Force as a registered nurse. I was working full-time as a nursing officer. And, I've had a number of times in my life where I've really hit a down. And it wasn't until this last time when I was basically medically discharged from Air Force and I really lost everything. Hi everyone, how you doing? Yeah, wow, look at everyone jumping on. That's fantastic. So yeah, I've had some really down times, and I thought I'd jump on today and talk about my 7 principles of success and how you reach self-confidence through that. Now, as anyone who has anything to do with a female knows, our hormones can have us up one minute, down the next minute, we can be all over the place. So what I've developed are some building blocks. And the first one is self-confidence. So that's really the foundation of everything, because when I really thought about it and looked into it, if we're not taking care of ourselves, how can we take care of anybody else? So, and I'm sure you've seen that all over the internet, all over Facebook and Instagram and all of that sort of thing. But it really is true. Finding something that recharges you. So whether it's sit for 10 minutes in a quiet corner with a cup of tea, whether it's going for a walk, going for a run, a cycle, maybe reading a book, just closing the world out. For some people, it's sitting quietly. For other people, it's active stuff. It's finding what works for you that resets and recharges you. So that's what self-care is all about. Then we move on to you. So SUCCESS, so we're at the U. And U is for understanding. Understanding yourself. So understanding your behaviours, why you're doing the things you're doing. In the group that I run, which Sandra is also a member of, this month we're talking about understanding ourselves, so understanding our emotions, understanding our limiting beliefs, how to deal with that, how to recognise it, how to deal with it. It's all part of just accepting yourself, and with more acceptance of yourself, you become more confident in what you're putting forward. So the first C of the mnemonic is community. Gosh, I just got a bit distracted there by people jumping on. Hi, Kristen. Yeah, so the first C is about community. And we really are social creatures. So, and everyone, it's not an unknown thing that humans are social creatures. I mean, look at how we're all responding to the strict restrictions at the moment. And I see in Queensland on the weekend when things were lifted, people were out in droves. So I really think, that sense of community, being in a community, finding the community that's right for you, helps with your self-confidence. And then there's collaboration. So doing things for others as well as having them do things for you. It doesn't always have to be a two-way street. Doing things for others, expecting nothing in return, is also a good way to be, because then you're also not disappointed if they don't reciprocate. But collaboration in the true sense of the word is doing stuff for each other. So whether it's just picking up the phone and saying, hi, how you going? Whether it's, sending an email and saying, thinking of you. Whether it's actually, exchanging goods. So you did some cooking, I'll do some cooking. Let's, divide half of it. Just simple things like that can be collaboration. And then you have the bigger things where businesses collaborate together, such as what Sandra and I are doing at the moment. So Sandra's done a presentation in my group. I'm doing a presentation to you guys, and it's all, quid pro quo. So we've worked through the S, self-care, U, understanding, C, community, C, collaboration, E is for empowerment. I'm very much about empowering others. What do you need so that you can get what you want? What do you need to be successful? How can I help you? And I think if we all come to our communities and collaborations and that sort of thing with that thought of how can I empower others, I think we all end up better off. So in this way, I'm talking about collaboration empowerment in terms of that's a much better alternative than competition. We have enough competition in the world. We have enough competition with ourselves. We don't need to, you know, having competition with our social group, having competition with our professional groups. Collaboration and empowerment is so much nicer, and I just think the world would be a better place if we were empowering to each other. So we've gone through self-care, understanding, community, collaboration, empowerment. Now the next one, and aren't you going to know it? It's totally gone off my head. That's terrible. I'm too busy talking. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to come back to you on that file. Number 6S, that building block. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. Right, and when we get to number 7, that's your self-confidence. So you put all of these building blocks together, and number 6, you don't know what it is. So maybe, gosh, I feel like a dill. But there you go. So self-confidence, and at different times you'll have different parts of those building blocks that need some care and attention. So whether it's your self-care, whether it's your collaborations, whether it's your community that you need to be putting in more to get out more, whether you need to be looking for a different community because you're not quite getting what you need in the community you're in. You know, there are times in our lives where we need to be doing different things to build up our resilience and therefore be successful with self-confidence. I can't believe I've come on here and forgotten the S. Oh my goodness. Okay, so really it's all about mindset, and if you have that self-confidence, you really have a much more positive mindset. It doesn't mean that you're totally up all the time. You certainly do have down times, and you certainly do have times where you think, oh my gosh, you know, like everything's going wrong. But self-confidence means, Sandra, thank you. Self-confidence means that you are resilient and you bounce back. So that S was about support. So thank you, Sandra. Thanks for looking that up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. I was so nervous coming on here that I thought, oh, I'm going to forget something, and I did. But there you go. So S, the second S in success being about support, supporting others, supporting yourself. You know, so you've got the self-confidence, you've got the self-empowerment, you've got the self-care, but really being supportive of your own dreams. Sometimes we just aren't as supportive as we could be. And you know what? I've got stuff in the oven, and I thought I would be done by now. So fancy that, Sandra, supporting. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, ladies. I am very, very happy to take questions. If you're interested in getting a little insight into self-confidence and success, I'm more than happy to drop you my ebook. Just pop in the comments below and I'll have a look, and I'm more than happy to send you off that ebook as a little, just a reminder of the building blocks, which apparently I could really use. So, hi Steph. Yeah, so I think that's about it. If you do have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. If you'd like a copy of my ebook, The 7 Principles of Success, which apparently I need to go and study now, please comment drop a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. Have a lovely evening, and I hope Wednesday's treating you well. Good luck for the rest of the week. Bye.